Was about 14 when I first met her. She was sitting in a Maya Angelou book looking stunning as ever, with her descriptive words stimulating my mind the way a good cup of coffee would the working spirit. She whispered that she would allow me to write a stanza in her history pages if I was worthy, so I kept reading her, falling in love with every turn of her page and sinking deeper into a place I didn't know but wasn't afraid of for some reason. Now writing poetry, I can distract my mind and write my deepest thoughts onto her contour without even breaking a sweat. For better or worse, I'm married to this poetry feeling. Got engaged with a sharpened #2 pencil, and when we got wed, we upgraded to a sparkling blue Bic pen with the rubber grip for support. Went from a honeymoon on a spiral notebook to vacations on a Trapper Keeper with replaceable pages. That's when the sex got crazy. It was like slapping cuffs on a cop chick with an attitude, letting her have it. Get it? Cuffs? Told her everything from losing my virginity to escaping death while intoxicated. Oh, if only relationships with humans could be this awesome. We made love over and over with my dick, Shaneri. Always learning something new and never running out of positions. Reinvented ourselves with the occasional trip to the library, always searching for some sort of new story to inspire an adventure, like when she used to spread her legs to my metaphors while I drill her with punchlines. Had simultaneous orgasms on a bed of similes, so yes, if you must know, she was a freak. But it all got blurred when she found out I had a mistress. Her name was Laptop. She knew about our secret rendezvous together, writing our own story before her ink ever got to lick them. She knew about me fiddling her keys at night over a bottle of Jack Daniels and drunken thoughts of a past I never told her. At best, I felt betrayed. That's when I started to get into all kinds of stupid arguments, like me going over the margins and sometimes flicking ashes over her pages. I tried to explain to her that my thoughts had no boundaries, but as far as the ashes, baby, I'm sorry. I also tried to explain that Laptop was just a tool that I needed for publishing, but she never understood that. Nevertheless, she forgave me. Said that we needed a vacation to get away from things, so naturally, I took her to the park. There we slow danced with similes on park benches, waiting for winter's morning to still our warmth, to sell back to homeless people living in cardboard boxes for a bit of pity. Made love over and over to the sweet, sweet sound of my pen scratching her surface. That's when she told me she didn't like when I used the words fuck all over her pages. She said she felt less than a book when I did so, so I told her, baby, honey, sugar for a wiggle, but listen, this beautiful thing that we have here, this is not the Cosby Show. This is unadulterated and unrefined writing with no boundaries and no restrictions. When I put it that way, I guess she understood. So she took my hand and I led the way, and together we made poetry. And we've been together ever since.